Oh, welcome back to the witness. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we continue solving some puzzles on this very peculiar island? Now, of course, it's been a little bit of time since the last recording session, so I've got to get warmed up again. I remember solving this puzzle. We were stuck on it for a while, weren't we? Which colours are the same? These four are the same and these four are the same, right? And we had, this one has to be paired up with that one. And then what? Wait, is it these two or is it these two? Hold on. I think it's these two. I'm trying to watch for when the background turns purple, what colour it is. Oh, I think it's these four are the same colour and these four are the same colour. That's probably why I couldn't solve it last time, if that's what I was doing. Okay, so then, let's see, we need to put these two together. We know we had to end out like this somehow. We obviously can't do that because then these two are on the same side, so we need a vertical line going through the middle. In some form or another. Perhaps we could do something like this. Does that work? Can't tell which ones have failed here. Oh god, this is very disorientating to look at, isn't it? You know what? Why don't I print screen this when it turns purple? Did I get that? I don't know. And then you unfortunately will have to look at this colour changing monstrosity. I did miss it, in fact. But I myself can look at something which is a little bit more... Oh, where am I going? Back out of here. A little bit more stable, I suppose. Well, apparently I accidentally muted myself at some point of doing a paint shenanigans, so I didn't really say much. I was like, wow, look, maps of the island, drawings of the island. So I'm sorry about that. There's a, I guess I'll speed through that. I don't know. I'll figure out in post what I'm going to do about that. Look at all these drawings of the different areas of the island, though. Very scribbly. I wonder what this is. I don't understand what's going on there. Some interesting designs. Hey, you know, this is like the environmental puzzle, isn't it? I wonder if these are hints to environmental puzzles or something of that ilk. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I suppose we'll just have a quick look around this fauna. Nope, flora. Wrong word. And see what we got going on here. Okay, so... So we've got a lot of different places that we can go to. I'd imagine we want to end up over there somehow. So for now, we just gotta make a path to one of those two ends. A valid path, that is. Okay, so the two suns here will be together, the two suns there. How about something like that? Nope, that's not quite right. I mean, that would work, but it's not particularly helpful, unfortunately. This seems reasonable to start off with. And maybe we should do something like... this? There we go. Ooh, look at that nice gradient that's got going on over there. So walk along a very wiggly road. It's making very interesting noises as we walk across to the other side to do this puzzle, which... Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh god. This is gonna get very difficult very quickly. So we know we always had to pass through here. And then we had to make a free block connected to this block, which that's not gonna work. Why don't we do it like that instead? Now will that work for purple and green? No, that won't. Okay, so we had to go here, and then we have to do it again, I think. Ah, no, it's going to block it off. I think we had to do these two ones separately. That doesn't seem possible. Okay, so we need to have these two green share the same shape. But also satisfy this. That's a bit more difficult than I expected, without blocking everything off. What if we had it like this? So we had that shape. Okay. We need to wait, is that true? Do we have to separate the purple and the green? I can't remember. We don't. They can be in the same colour. Okay, we don't have to separate them. So if we do that... Wait, what do we do again? This. But we grab this first? I think that should work. Maybe? I can't remember what shape I did here. Was it that shape? Ah, I blocked them off. Okay, that's interesting, because we had to block off the black one from the black piece and the white piece, so... I think a different shape might be required. Perhaps this shape would be better. Ah, we can't do it like that, though. A conundrum, isn't it? As it should be, to be honest. But if we did that... Does that satisfy the black and white? That does. Okay, so if we grab it first and then we do that one. Oh god, what did I draw? This? That's not right. No, that wasn't the shape I drew. It's quite hard to remember. Keep these all in your memory. Something like that, though. There we go. I'll see what this current shape... How close this current shape is to what we require. If I can even remember the shape we did. Hold on. There you go, I keep forgetting. Okay, so that's obviously not going to work. We had to think of something again. Oh. Would you care to stop flashing? Hold on, we got a white... Oh no, wait. I keep forgetting, these aren't suns. These aren't meant to be matched up in pairs. So we need to separate this, but we also need to grab that. If we need to grab this, that's how we separate off that. I think the hardest part is going to be the stars or whatever, and the Tetris blocks. I keep calling them Tetris blocks, even though they're very much not Tetris blocks anymore. What sort of shapes could we even do? Now, can we... No, oh yeah, we established we can't do anything like this sort of shape because this will block off the green. So the shape we have to do... We only have so many options, to be honest. Because there's only so many ways of these shapes can be arranged. Now the problem with this is the second one doesn't work. Ooh, this is difficult. How do we separate this one off? Do we have to... Are we forced to do this? I feel like we're forced to come around like here, though. So then we need to very carefully choose this shape as to not block off the rest of it. Like that, I guess. And now it's even harder once more, as we got another 2 block in here, so it can only go here or here. So this actually really limits our options. We can either do this, or we can do this, which might seem a little bit more promising to me. In fact, it is not because of this, but we can fix it like that. No, we can't. We have to... we can't simultaneously block this off. Okay, so I think this one is a way to go. Ah. This blocks off quite a lot though, like this, doesn't it? Because if we draw this shape, we can no longer go down this column before, which is what we were relying on previously to have our rules. If you think about it, this is just basically one big one altogether, kind of. Actually, it's not really, because we've got a repeated rule set over here, I guess. Maybe this one is a way to go. But if we do this, if we imagine they're separated, the shapes, something like that. Obviously that's not going to work because this is just terribly wrong. So the shapes have to probably be switched somewhat, but how do we do it without sectioning off this green star here? We'd have to grab it like that somehow, but of course we don't have enough shape to do that. Unless we grab it like that, but then how do we do the other shape? That's a good question. A cool question I don't have a response to. And we also don't have a black square sectioned off. Okay. So I do think this one is a way to go. Is it possible that we need to come back for it? Something like that. I don't know how we do that without blocking ourselves off. It seems reasonable to me that this is where we start off. Maybe we could do something like this to start off a block. We kind of want the purple one in it, don't we? Okay, we can't actually... If we want to do this block, we can't go off this way. We have to start with this. Okay. And then we have a few ways we can go about the rest of this, like that, I suppose. The real question is, how are we going to draw those shapes? Because in that third one, we're passing directly to the left of a 3 block shape, which makes it very hard to encapsulate it in any sort of shape of its own, unless we do something like this, I think. No, we had to draw the shape ourselves. Over here. No, there's no way we can incorporate that into the shape, right? Unless the shape we draw here is to... No. Surely not. Maybe we do come back with this. I'm not sure. It feels rather difficult. What other ways could we... Well, if we want these two together, they have to be... This one has to be filled in. And as do these two, obviously. So then, what other ways could we even arrange it? We know we can't have a 3 block here. The 3 block has to be going through one of these, either here, or here, or here, or here. At least a 2 block has to be the one in the middle, so it's either here or here. It can't be up here, right? Unless they're separated, in which case that throws us everything out the window, I suppose. It's very limiting for space, huh? Now, how do we do this and simultaneously grab that 2 block? How can we grab that 2 block? Because of how high up this is, we can't go back after we draw this line. So what if we move this down one more? Now, do we have enough space to grab the 2 block there and come back? We can't grab it like that, of course. We definitely can't come down this line, otherwise we won't have enough room to do these two blocks unless we're doing them separately. But then we don't have enough room to do this block if we do it like this, so we'd be forced to draw it a different way. There's just really not enough room to solve it the way I'm currently thinking, or trying to. Perhaps we should try something radically different. It's hard to tell, you know. Am I along the right lines? This is what I should be doing? Or should I try something radically different to try and, well, I mean, this is not going to work because of a purple sun. Or should I try something radically different to try and, actually get a solution out? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. It's just deciding if something looks promising or not. That's not going to work. We could do this shape. That blocks off a green. That's very close, though. Oof. How do we not block off a green? The green sun, that is. We can't go round it. We're basically forced not to make this shape along the bottom row. We have to do it above, like that. Ah, that's so close. It's not quite right though. Ah, so close. So close. I wonder if a different... This seems promising though. Something along this line. Ah, okay. If we just did the same thing, but oh god. But if we just do it down one? No, that's not right. We had to go across one here. Like this. There we go. Interesting. Another stairwell opened up, giving us a whole new perspective on other things. Nothing up here. How do we open that? We had to open it here. Well, I suppose this is just inverted, isn't it? Oh. Ah. And we need to think that whichever one we draw last, we need to be able to make a path to this area. Okay, whatever path we have drawn over here is very much not correct. We need to draw a path from this direction such that we can make a valid path from the other direction too. And methinks it might be a symmetrical drawing. Oh, that's really hard to not block off everything. We could do this. Ah, it's actually incredibly difficult not to block things off from each other. I mean, that's one way, but what would we do? The yellow one's now stuck here. Okay, so I think what we need to do is we need to have... Where does this blue one need to end up? We probably need to pass by it. Can we? We can't pass by there, can we? No. Okay. Okay. So what do we have to do in like a long-term goal? We need to have one of the ways, either from here or here, going over here. So these suns actually had to be split in half, which I didn't really consider until just now. Okay. Ooh, okay. Something like that. But we need to be on the other side and have a valid solution. At the same time, that is actually really hard. How do we do that? Because if we divide these in half, how are we going to divide them with a yellow path? That's a real good question. That's a really good question. How are we going to do that? Because say we divided off these two, the furthest away from the yellow path. We need to have something else dividing. I guess we can have like a line here. But how do we do it with a blue path without blocking off a yellow path? And either way, whatever we do, whatever path we draw, we have to end up with a valid solution that ends up over there, not over here. We need a yellow path to be drawing this line. Or not this exact line, but something similar. So we need a yellow path to do something like... That's not going to work. Because if a yellow path needs to go through here, then something needs to match up with this. Which would probably be this, which means we had to get rid of... match this up with something, which is difficult. Oh god. We'd have to go like this. No, that's not even going to work. We'd have to go like... Oh my word. How do we do this? Am I missing anything? Let's have a quick look around. To ensure my stability. A lot of peppers over here as well. Okay, well, maybe let's just get back over there for now. Without blocking... It's very hard not to block off a yellow path, isn't it? It's actually extraordinarily hard not to block off a yellow path. So I think there's probably something I'm missing from that side that maybe we can do. Maybe we can deactivate the blue path from here. See, we definitely need these both powered on to get a valid solution. Do you think... Are you serious? That's an environmental puzzle. Surely we can draw like any shape we want though with that. Anyway. So of course we can't deactivate it ourselves here, but we have to... Oh my word. How do we get to this side and also deactivate the yellow one? I don't think that's possible. Sorry, get to this yellow side and deactivate the blue path. I don't think that's possible. So we do need to set ourselves up for success. Thinking about it, no, okay. The blue path definitely has to end up over here, otherwise we can't make it over back to this side. Unless we can reach a path from here. If a path came across here, do you think we could reach it? I don't know. We can't test it with our current configuration, so I guess we'll have to go back anyway. I actually can't believe that's an environmental puzzle. I guess it makes absolute sense, but it just makes me wonder about all the configurations you can set that up to. Is that why there's so many? Oh, okay. Maybe there's something about the orange suns that I don't quite remember. Doesn't appear to be the case. How would we? So, okay, we need a line from the yellow place to the... Can we draw this like slightly silent? Yeah, that doesn't look like that's close enough. I don't think we can jump from this gap to that gap. Oh my word. I don't even know what to do. Like, this one is a very hard one to section off. Without also sectioning off these ones. Like, that's not gonna work, but... because of these two. There's not many ways to draw in a line. How can we do this? Is there a way we can actually draw a path out such that it doesn't block yellow in any capacity? That seems almost impossible. Or perhaps we just need a route from the yellow path to here. What would also be helpful is if we could get to the yellow side without having to traverse this canyon. It doesn't... I can't see anything from this side at least. That helps. I wonder if there's any clues in these. Probably not. I mean, maybe, but I deem it unlikely. I Feels like there should be something in this foliage. Well, just crazy experimentation. See what you can come up with. That might be remotely useful. What's yellow going to do from this situation? It also doesn't help with so many of these, like, cut off bits. Are they cut off the same on that side? That's not how you do it. How'd I do it again? Something like that? I guess we could just go down like this. Well, that's not very useful. That just sort of leads us back there, doesn't it? Point proven. Point taken. Why do we even go out all the way here? It's to block off those two. That's why. How... Is it even possible to block off these two and let yellow through? Yellow would have to go this way. Maybe it's a combination of the two. Can solve it simultaneously. But how do we get them to both draw their path simultaneously? And since it's blue and yellow, you would have thought it'd be like a symmetrical solution. Well, it can't even be a symmetrical path because there isn't an exit path here for blue. Or yellow, as the case may be. Gosh. Huh. Maybe we draw a solution here, which gets us over here, without going into this side, and we draw a yellow path over here, and then it's from the other side we can figure, and then we can come back and draw a path. That seems hopeful. Maybe possible. We had to not block this off. It's very difficult to not block this off and not block this off. I feel like there must be something, because the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm feeling like this is, the way I'm thinking about it is impossible to actually come up with a solution. It seems so difficult to block off, to pair off these two or pair off these two without blocking off either of these exits. Because if we ever draw like a horizontal line, we are basically sectioning yellow off from that area. So the only way we could do it would be to draw a horizontal line across here. I think. I don't even know what I'm doing with this one. This is truly puzzling. Truly. Right, there's not many ways we can not block off the yellow path. This is making me feel like I'm missing something about this puzzle. So I'm just going to keep walking back and forth, I suppose, until I figure something out. Like, we definitely can't make that jump, can we? Be most helpful if we could. Is there any way of cancelling this? Or not on this side? So we really can't do a lot from here when it's like this. Ugh. What if we're like really quick? Can we like run down there while there are false solutions there? Nope, it fades pretty quickly. This is a major hurdle. I don't even know how to start thinking about this one. It just seems like there's not enough space on this to make a valid solution for both directions. Like, what could I even do? Okay. If we have to not block off yellow, that means we can never touch this. We have to never touch one of the walls, I think. That's what it means. It's just, how do we keep the solution? We have to touch one wall. Otherwise we're never going to be able to... That's not going to work. Otherwise we're never going to be able to section off black and white. Surely. only these weren't blocked off. Like, if we ever reach around these stars... There must be... I mean, we have so much empty space here. It feels like there should be something I can draw here which is useful. I just can't see it. I think I must be missing something about this. What could I be missing though? What about the way this is set up makes this actually possible? I don't know why these are blocked off. I also didn't check if they were blocked off on that side. Or like the corresponding ones. I guess I could do that quickly. I mean, it's not like I'm progressing much anyway. It's just so difficult. They are blocked off over here. What can we even do? I keep thinking there's like some other mechanic that I can utilize to help in the environment around this puzzle, but these are like the only two things we can interact with, so there's really not a lot. I think there must be a way to get over here without blocking off one of the paths, is my only guess, but there's just one I can't see right now. Do you think going backwards would help? I can't imagine it would. So I can see that's where we're going, that elevator. What happens if we activate it from here? No? I can't even see what I'm drawing. What? I don't even understand what's going on over there. I can't imagine this is correct. I can't see anything over here that would even really help us. What to do? What to do? Maybe I don't need them both activated to open that door. It does kind of look like I do, though. How? Just how? How do I do anything? Because I can't go around this one. I can't go around this one, and I can't go around this one. So it means I have to touch a wall to block these ones off, right? But once I blocked off this wall, that means I can't block off this wall or this wall if I want to give yellow even the slightest possibility to do something. So it means I have to never go around there. Now what does that mean for me? Not anything helpful, I can tell you that much. Gosh, this is difficult. I might need to sit here between recordings and try and figure something out. This is so hard. I think I must be missing something fundamental, but it's about 30 minutes, so why don't we round off this episode here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been The Witness, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions are greatly appreciated, and I hope we can see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.